All right, let's look into the case. So this is the epidermis, and in the dermis we can see that there is a very nodulocystic kind of a lesion. Here it is arranged as nodules, and in areas it is kind of cystic. So this is basically a nodulocystic uh, lesion in the dermis, and it is not attached to epidermis at any point here, and it is fairly well circumscribed, but there is no real capsule around it. And the first thing that comes up in our mind, even at this low power, should be hidradenoma, and in this case nodulocystic hidradenoma, because there is cystic spaces too. And hidradenoma usually will have this kind of a cystic spaces, that is basically the sweat ducts that are dilated like we see here, and filled with the sweat gland secretions. Also we can see that there are areas with lots of hyalinization. So this is a very classical example of nodulocystic hidradenoma. When we go into the high power, we can see that these cells are kind of very bland cells with a moderate amount of eosinophilic cytoplasm and relatively very bland nucleus. Sometimes we can find grooves in the nucleus, but relatively it is very bland kind of cell, and we can see the cystic spaces are filled with sweat gland, sweat secretions. Then large areas of hyalinization, as we see here is seen, and this is what we told the clear cell changes due to glycogen. So if the lesion is more or less completely composed of such clear cells, it will be called as clear cell hidradenoma. So folks, so that is a nodulocystic hidradenoma. And and we just have to remember one thing: if most of the cells are composed of clear cells, it will be clear cell hidradenoma. So basically that covers both of that. Thank you.